Good evening. Hunter Elliott here and old Corporal Buster. And he and I are finalizing our review on the Colt Night Commander. Before we get into that, I just want to show you that the 8-round detachable box magazine is out. You can see I've locked the slide to the rear and I've ensured the chamber is empty so we know the little pistol is safe to talk about. Well, this is what I'm going to call a gussied up Colt Lightweight Commander. Still coming in about 30 ounces. It does have a Cerakoted aluminum receiver. All the standard controls. Extended thumb safety there with some texture. You can see these are all finished in kind of a understated gray. The pistol's a nice black color, so it's a very attractive piece. On the top, you've got a set of genuine Novak 3-dot night sights, which I think is a great upgrade. However, if it were me, I prefer a single dot sight. So if this was my pistol, I would probably black out those 2 rear night sights personally. It's got a really nice aluminum 3-hole trigger on this, breaking about 4.5 pounds. Great 1911 trigger. It is on the light side of acceptable for what I would want for a carry gun. I wouldn't want anything lighter than this. You got some really beautiful half-textured G10 stocks, as well as your front strap and mainspring housing are nicely textured. So it's a very tactile pistol. You know, you can get a really good solid grip on that. And that's good because it is a lightweight commander. It's easy to carry. So when you lose some of the mass of the gun, you're going to gain a little bit of perceived recoil. We shot this pistol. We got about probably 400 rounds downrange through it. From all ranges, from the 230 grain Defender ball, just range ammo, to some pretty hot double tap. Gun controlled well. But like I talked about, it's very tactile. It's very easy to get a good solid purchase on it. You can see it's got a really deep beaver tail here, grip safety, palm swell. So, you know, with a little bit of practice, sorry, Buster, I didn't mean to pop you right in the nose. With a little bit of technique, certainly it's easy to control in this pistols in 45 auto. Now it does ship with a couple 8-round box magazines, but we ran it with a couple different kinds of mags, the 7, 8-rounder, some checkmate, all that. Gun run 100%, no problems, no malfunctions, regardless of what magazine we ran to the gun. So if it fits and locks in, it ran just fine. We shot it out at 25 yards from a rest. You know, it's grouping about 3.5, 4 inches. That's about good as I can do with my, how old am I, Candy?
53?
I don't think so. I think I'm 52.
Okay.
Hell, I don't know. We're going to call it 52. In my 52-year-old eyes, I think that's pretty good. Certainly well beyond what you would need for a defensive carry gun. And I see this, you know, the Colt Lightweight Commander line is really a dedicated type defensive pistol. I see this gun fulfilling that role very well. Now, if you've made it this far through the review, bless your heart. I certainly appreciate it. Please consider to subscribe, stick around, like, comment. Really would appreciate that support. Gun channels, especially little gun channels like myself, Range Hot, we need all the help we can get. They included that dual recoil spring system. Is that necessary? Some people say it helps with perceived recoil. I don't know that I buy that, but I do know that it extends your recoil spring life a little bit, so I'll take that as a positive. The gun is tight, well fit, but not so tight you need tools to take it apart, which is exactly how a 1911 should be. Now, this pistol is running a firing pin safety. In my opinion, that's a non-issue, but some people, they get all hung up on that. If so, Colt has non-firing pin safety options if you so choose. MSRP on this is $13.49 for a gussied up lightweight commander. In this day and age, I don't think that's very bad at all. As you can imagine, street price would be better than that. If you feel like I kind of glossed over something a little too fast or I didn't touch on something, always remember there's going to be a very in-depth article on rangehot.com that goes through a lot more of the technical specs and that sort of thing. It's just our video overview. So really, y'all, that's about all I got. Let me know what you think, good, bad, right, or wrong. Do you prefer a lightweight gun for a carry, or would you prefer an all-steel gun? I think that Colt Combat Elite Little Defender, so far, that's my favorite carry gun. A lot of people favor these lightweight commanders. What do you think? What do you prefer? This certainly would do the job very well. Easy to carry, easy to shoot. So anyway, I'm beginning to ramble, and I'm trying to be a little more mindful of not rambling. Don't bore us. Get to the chorus. Y'all, that's about all I got. I want you to take care of yourselves and each other. Look forward to seeing you at the range.